Have you ever wondered what makes your body move so smoothly? Well, that's all thanks to joints. And in this video, we are going to be covering from the definition of joints through the types, locations, and functions. And we're going to round it all up with a top 10 test. From simple movements like walking to complex activities like playing sports. This is BrainBoost, and this is joints. If these two bones meet or combine, we know their mating or connection points as a joint. So we can basically say a joint is a point where two or more bones meet, allowing movement and flexibility in the body. Joints hold the skeleton together and enable various types of motion depending on their structures. For example, when you bend your knee, the bones at the knee joints move smoothly to allow the motion. Joints are classified based on their structures and functions. 1. We have fibrous joints or immovable joints, cartilaginous joints or partially movable joints, and finally, synovial joints or freely movable joints. Let's take a look at each and every one of them, starting from fibrous joints. Fibrous joints or immovable joints. 1. These joints do not allow movement. Their bones are tightly connected by tough fibrous tissues. Examples of these types of joints, we have the skull bone, which is called the surface and it's located in the skull, and the teeth socket in the jawbone. Cartilaginous joints or partially movable joints. These joints allow limited movement, unlike fibrous joints that do not allow movement. 2. The bones are connected by cartilage which acts as a cushioning. Examples of this type of joint, we have the vertebrae in the spine and we have the rib cage where ribs connect to the sternum, which means this can be moved partially. Synovial joints or freely movable joints. These joints allow a wide range of movements. They contain synovial fluid, which lubricates the joints for smooth motion. Example, we have the hip, the shoulder, and the pivot joint. One, ribs and sternum. The location? The ribs are located in the chest cavity. They form a cage-like structure that protects vital organs. The sternum, or the breastbone, is a flat bone at the center of the chest to which the ribs are attached. Functions: they protect the heart, lungs, and other organs in the thoracic cavity. It also assists in breathing. 2. Pectoral and pelvic girdle. Location: the pectoral girdle is located in the shoulder region and consists of the clavicle or collarbone and the scapula, shoulder blade, while the pelvic girdle is located in the lower abdomen and comprises of the hip bone, ilium, ischium, and pelvis. Functions: the pectoral girdle supports the upper limbs and allows a wide range of motion, while the pelvic girdle supports the lower limbs and protects organs like the bladder and the reproductive organs. 3. Fore and hind limbs. Location: the forelimbs are in humans, including the humerus, radius, ulna, carpals, metacarpals, and phalanges, while the hind limbs are the legs of humans, including the femur, the tibia, the fibula, the tarsals, the metatarsals, and the phalanges. Their functions: forelimbs are used for grasping and manipulation, while hind limbs are used for locomotion, and support. 4. Saddle joint. The location, it is found in the thumb. Function, allows movement in two directions, back and forth, side to side or left to right. Location, it is found in the shoulder, which is the humerus and scapula, and hip, femur and pelvis. Functions, allows movement in all directions, and this includes rotation. This makes the ball and socket joints or the shoulder joints the most flexible type of joints in the human body. 6. Hinge joints. They are found in the knee, elbow, fingers, and toes. Function, they allow movements in one direction, like the closing and opening of a door, such as flexion and extension. 7. The gliding or sliding joints. Location, they are found in the wrists, ankles, and between vertebrae. Functions, allow bone to slide past one another, enabling small movements in multiple directions. 8. We have the condyloid joints. They are found in the wrist or carpals. Functions, they allow movement but with limited rotation. 9. Pivot joints. They are found in the neck and forearm. Function, allow rotational movements. If you've watched this video to this extent, please do well by liking and subscribing to the channel. It's free. Thanks. Structures of a joint. So here is our joint, and we're going to pinpoint different locations in the joint and what they do for the joint. Firstly, we have the synovial membrane. This is a thin inner layer of the joint capsule. It provides synovial fluid, which lubricates the joints, reduces friction, and nourishes the cartilage. Joint cavity filled with synovial fluid. This is the space between the bone that's filled with synovial fluid. The fluid acts as a shock absorber and lubricant, allowing smooth and pain-free movements. Hyaline cartilage, also called articulating cartilage or articular cartilage. It covers the end of bones in the joints. It's smooth and rubbery, helping to cushion the bone and prevent wear and tear during movements. Capsular ligaments. These are strong fibrous bands that surround the joints and form the joint capsule. They help hold the bone together and keep the joints stable. Finally, we have the accessory ligaments. These are extra ligaments around the joint that provide additional supports and reinforcements. They prevent excessive or harmful movements in the joints. One, movements. They allow bending, rotation, and other motions. 2. Support. They provide stability to the body. 3. Flexibility. They enable different postures and positions. 4. Growth. Some joints aid in bone growth, especially in children. Firstly, we have arthritis. It's the inflammation of joints causing pain and stiffness. 2. We have osteoporosis, the weakening of bones due to loss of calcium. 3. We have dislocation, when a bone is forced out of its joint. And finally, sprain, is caused due to stretching or tearing of ligaments around the joints. What is the strongest and longest bone in the body? It's the femur, or the thigh bone, which is located in the upper leg region. What is the strongest joint in the body? It's the hip joint. The hip joint is the strongest because it bears most of the body weight. Which joint has the most movements? As mentioned earlier in this video, it's the ball and socket joint or the shoulder joint. It allows the greatest range of motion in the human body. What is the difference between a ligament and a tendon? The difference is that ligaments connect bone to bone, while tendons connect muscle to bone. Now it's your turn. Try the top 10 test questions and drop your question and answers in the comments below. If this video helped you, don't forget to subscribe to BrainBoost for more educational content. So,